Paso Agua Negra. Up to the snow tops. To almost 5,000 meters elevation. I've seen so many cool things, but I don't think I've ever seen anything just like this. Alright, this is pretty wild. An entire rainbow in one canyon. Oh, it's snowing. This is Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona. And in this season we continue our travels around South America. Good morning, Cherry and I are ready to go. Today we're leaving La Serena and heading towards Argentina, doing the Paso Agua Negra. Whee! Let's ride! La Serena is just so pretty. It's actually the second oldest city in Chile. It was founded in 1541, if I'm not mistaken, and the oldest city is Santiago, the capital. Alright, let's go get gasoline and we're on our way. Normalmente me sobra para 400 kilómetros, entonces creo que a Argentina llego.
Es que la cordillera está más. Se la subida.
Sí. Una buena subida.
Sí.
And we're starting our long uphill towards the border crossing, Paso de Agua Negra. And it's a tiny little border crossing, which is actually closed most part of the year. They only open during the summer months, December, January, and February. And even during these 3 months, once in a while, the border crossing is closed because of the weather conditions, the road conditions, or something. Like, it was literally closed 5 days ago, and I already started to get a little bit worried whether I would actually be able to do it. But then they reopened again, thanks God, 3 days ago. So yeah, fingers crossed it will be open today and we can cross. And we're riding up the Valle del Elqui. This is actually officially one of the best places for stargazing, and Chile has some of the strongest, most powerful telescopes here. 6 years ago there was a full solar eclipse, best seen from Valle del Elqui, and this whole area just exploded with tourism. A lot of new hotels were built, a lot of people arrived to watch the full solar eclipse here. We have lots of grapes on the right and on the left. So there is a lot of wine production in this region. Wine and stars, what else? Oh, look at this beauty. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's called Ruta de las Estrellas, the stars route. Now you know why. And all of a sudden it got quite sunny. I was kind of worried that we would enter some clouds and it would be foggy and zero visibility, but no, look at this. Blue sky, sunshine, and absolute beauty all the way around. And so green here. But now we start really going up, and within the next 150 kilometers we'll do about 4,000 meters elevation gain. And something like 25 degrees temperature drop. Yeah, that sounds pretty intense. And this is slowly turning into a proper canyon. With a river, with these rocky mountains on both sides. And it's only 18 kilometers until the checkpoint. And what's the elevation? 1,700 meters. So still 3,000 meters of elevation gain to go. A random thought of the day, you know? Riding here in this canyon and looking at these electricity lines and thinking, so much work to electrify this area. There are no like real big towns or anything. And these days, with the availability of solar panels, I assume it would have just been easier to set up a few solar panels, a big power bank, and that's pretty much it. No need for all these installations, and also for supporting and maintaining the cables. I don't know, maybe I'm missing some kind of point here. Maybe there is a good reason to have these electricity lines and not the solar panels. But yeah, I'm just thinking about the refugios that we saw along the way in Argentina a few days ago. And they all have Starlink Wi-Fi that's powered by solar panels. I think it's just absolutely amazing, you know, this level of technology, something you could not have imagined a few decades ago. Oh, look, there is a car coming from Argentina. That must mean the border is open. Oh, it could also mean that this car came from Chile and was turned around at the border crossing because it's closed. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's open. Look at this beautiful weather. Even the wind is not so strong. Wow, and the beautiful road with beautiful curves. Just the way we like it. 10 kilometers left to the border. Well, to the checkpoint, not to the border. Right here. So let's see. How do we do it? 5 minutes later, I'm done. Officially out of Chile. And yeah, now it's 150 kilometers until the border check on the Argentinian side. Look. Paso Agua Negra, that's the actual border. Then Aduana, 164. And Aduana is the immigrations and the customs of Argentina. Pretty awesome, right? And we keep going up to the snow tops. This absolutely perfect paved road, like perfect pavement quality. Super hard to imagine that in less than 10 kilometers this will end and it will just become some kind of gravel dirt road. And yeah, I think where the paved road ends, I will have a little break. On the map I can see there is some kind of lake, a lagoon or something. So let's have a little break there, let the body adjust to the new elevation, and maybe eat a banana, have a little snack, and enjoy the views as well. I mean, I'm enjoying them while riding, but I cannot eat while riding. And I also know that I should let my body adjust a little bit, because going from 0 to almost 5,000 meters elevation in one take is a little bit too much. Having done quite a few of these mountain passes lately, I feel pretty confident about it now, and I don't really worry about getting altitude sickness or anything. But still, I should treat my body with respect. Dear body, do you know that I treat you with respect? Paso Agua Negra, 58 kilometers. Oh yeah, let's enjoy the last few smooth curves. These are just perfect. Whee! Oh, that's what cold is getting worse. Oh yeah, and now we start seeing a little bit of small loose rocks on the road. First signs of the approaching end of asphalt. Yeah, end of pavement in 300 meters. Here we go. End of pavement and the lake view. Fin de pavimento. Let's have a little break. And here we are, enjoying the view. And now the crazy wind is starting. Well, it's not as crazy as the last time, but it's pretty intense. Alright, let's do it. I put on an extra layer, zipped everything up, and now we're heading to 4,700 something meters over the next 50 kilometers. But let's not think about it. Let's just enjoy the beauty of this place. This is absolutely incredible. I think I've never seen a high altitude lagoon of some kind of grayish, uninteresting bluish. And they're all like this beautiful emerald green. Oh my god, this road. This is like a painting. Oh wow. Oh my god, I've seen so many cool things, but I don't think I've ever seen anything just like this. Do you need a new desktop background for your laptop? Because I think this is a perfect choice. Oh my god, all the way around. Look at the amount of colors here. Yeah, these 50 kilometers are going to take me probably 3 hours. Because, wow, woo! Every turn and you just get a new beautiful view. Amazing. Alright, this is pretty wild. An entire rainbow in one canyon. Let's call it a rainbow canyon. This has just started and I already don't know what to say. Like, I'm out of words. I can't. I open my mouth and I've got nothing to say. I think I'm just going to put some music for the rest of this episode. I'm wondering if we will be entering the clouds soon. According to the forecast, it was supposed to be semi-cloudy and -2 degrees. Well, it's still 28 kilometers until the very top of the mountain pass, which is exactly where the border lies. You know, the borderline between Chile and Argentina. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I don't know how many times I've said it already, and I probably will say it many more times. Well, unless we're going to enter the fog and won't be able to see anything. So we're at 3,800 meters. The sun is gone and it's noticeably colder. So now I've got my grip heaters on. I'm not freezing just yet, but oof, I can feel the difference. And you know what's crazy? I've done, wow, beautiful. I've done 3 mountain passes, 3 border crossings between Argentina and Chile now. The first one, Paso Agua, it was warm. It was 4,800 meters elevation and it was above 10 degrees Celsius. Perfect weather, sunshine, beautiful. I didn't even use any extra layers. Second mountain pass, San Francisco. It was cold, but mainly because of the wind. Oh, it's snowing. Amazing. It's snowing here. So yeah, that's proof for you. I mean, this is our 3rd mountain pass and it's freaking snowing here. Same elevation. Oh my god, like I wish I could take a photo of this, but I don't think you will be able to see the snow. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Whee! Oh my god. Yeah, that I think I lost the last words that I had in my mouth. Everything I had was scream. Oh my god, I just cannot believe it's snowing. Amazing. And now the sun came out, so I mean it's both sunny and snowing. There must be a rainbow somewhere, right? And still 20 kilometers to go. So we're still not even at 4,800. We're 3,900, I think. Yeah, 3,900 meters elevation. Oh, look at this. Now it definitely must be visible that it's snowing. Woo! Some loose rocks. Oh wow. Oh my god. This is some serious snow. Whee! Oof, last couple of kilometers until the border. And it's pretty steep here. And some parts are also full of loose rocks. But generally speaking, this road is in a way better condition than what I had expected. Last couple of switchbacks and we're at the very top. And here we have snow. Whee! Snow on the side of the road. Just like that. Okay, this is one of those parts where it's a little bit steep. I'm going first gear now. And a little bit of loose rocks here. Chair is like a tractor. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy cool. Oh wow, there it's really snowing and we just came from there. Pretty awesome. Oops. We have to turn here. I'm wondering if this snow cloud is coming here now. It might be. Oh my god. This is a serious snowstorm. Woo! Wind and snow. And here is the border. International Pass Agua Negra. This deserves a photo. welcome to Argentina, I guess. And it is 87 kilometers until the border control. And according to my GPS, it's just going to take us 1 hour. Well, I don't quite believe that because I'm definitely not going 90 kilometers an hour down this road. The good thing is that it's now frozen. It actually feels like a very bumpy paved road. And now look at this awesome set of switchbacks taking us down. So very soon it will be a little bit less cold. Otherwise my fingers are pretty frozen already, despite the grip feeders. But I mean, all my devices are out of battery because it's just freezing cold. But so beautiful. Whee! Alona, don't forget you're actually riding. You have to pay attention to the road sometimes. Oh, I can feel even my lips are frozen. My pronunciation has some issues. Oh wow, this is loose, very loose. We are down to 4,000 meters. And look, it's sunny. It's like super dark down there. Super dark down there. But right here, the sun is shining. Quick defreeze session. Maybe take a sip of coffee and we're moving on. But I just wanted to enjoy this little bit of sun. Happiness is real. Oof. So we're below 4,000 meters already, and it's starting to get less cold. But now my question is, since here it's still kind of snowing a little bit, what is waiting for us down there? I hope it's not rain, because you know, I kind of prefer snow to the rain. With snow it's cold, but at least you don't have to worry about everything getting wet. Whee! We're back on pavement. So the last 50 kilometers until the checkpoint are paved. So nice. Well, I actually quite enjoyed the non-paved part, so I don't mind. But I can see there are some curves coming. With these pretty awesome switchbacks, we are going down pretty quickly. And I'm very happy about it, because even my feet started to freeze already. And that's despite me wearing some pretty warm Alaska socks. But yeah, it's only a bit over 40 kilometers left. And we're going down to the elevation of 1,700 meters. So there it should be nice and warm already. And now it's this beautiful canyon. And it seems like everything is dry. And I can even see a little bit of blue sky up there. Oh yeah, and by the way, today Cherry and I completed the first 10,000 of this road trip. 10,000 kilometers, I mean. 10,000 kilometers in less than 2 months. Not bad, not bad. Here is the border control. Immigration and customs. Somewhere here, I suppose. And 10 minutes later, we're officially in Argentina. Whee! And down there, where we just came from, it's a thunderstorm. All right, let's go find a hotel. Oh, I love border crossings like this one. Small, quiet, people are super friendly. And yeah, I'm going to check out a hotel in about 2 kilometers. I was kind of considering camping, but I'm not so sure with these black clouds. So let's see.